family. We're all from the same community. Me, Bobbins, and Curly started making music at a young age.
We were like 13.
Yeah, like 13, 14. And we just kept on going with it. Philo, he's a lot younger than us. He's the little brother, the little big brother. He joined along about, what, like 8, 9 years, 10 years now?
My older cousins and bros, were making music, and I always, felt inspired by that, and also my love for, music itself. And then I was 14, I went to see my big cousin Blair, and I joined in and started making music. It was kind of, been off and on for quite a few years.
Well, at a young age, like all of us, we grew up like, we didn't have everything. We didn't have rich, like wealthy families or anything. Sticking together and kind of helped us all just get past all the trials and tribulations that we've all been through.
I'd say it's a lot more eclectic now than it was, because like when we were all growing up and we first started making music, like the three of us, it was more just like punk and pop punk and that type of country and rock. There wasn't really like a hip hop scene, but I feel like now that it's starting to grow a little bit more.
We put a lot of our Indigenous words into our music, and like our logo. The way we use our face paint. The face paint. We want to represent our people in a way, just not in like all our music. There'll be a song here and there, but we want to keep it like a little bit more mainstream, but at the same time, represent our people as we're doing it.
We're Indigenous artists. Our music does reflect some of that, right? And that's also another thing with A.B.O. Originality, the new project we put out, was that we wanted it to be a little more radio friendly. So that's actually something that we worked on, was making sure that we had, a good amount of songs that could have radio play. We do need to change it up a bit and make some more clean songs so that we can get radio play. And then it's helped.
And it's like concerts too. Like if there's kids at concerts, that's when we keep it clean and everything. We actually interact with the kids there too, right?
Yeah. And it's family friendly. We're gonna keep it family friendly. If we're at a club, we're gonna do our thing. Yeah. Right place, right time.
Yeah, so we have a set for clubs and for festivals. There's any opportunities too, like in other Indigenous communities, to perform and read.
I feel like when we do shows, a lot of people, if they haven't heard us before, they just see like how we're dressed and they assume to just have one sound. And I think that they're very like surprised when they hear that it's like a big body of music and there's different genres and there's something for everyone to like. It's very broad because it has all four of our personalities in it.
We've been putting on for not only McCall, but we put on for Fort McMurray. We represent Fort Mac to the fullest.
We do the hip hop. We switched up to like kind of popish type thing, just so for the younger fan base can actually enjoy our music, less swearing and stuff, right?
Yeah, your classic kind of hip hop music to kind of hip hop, I guess. We don't try to stick with one sound and try to make sure there's a different feel with every song that we do. It's something for everyone, and underground kind of hip hop sound, and then our more mainstream sound in hip hop that we do.
We just don't want to be a one genre. We want to be able just to think outside the box. We want to attract not only one certain kind of crowd, we want to attract everyone.
That's actually off our first project we put out last year. That one's called A.B.O. Volume 1, and that was kind of like our single, I guess, off of it.
We knew it was gonna pop off, and it caught everybody's eyes. And we usually do that for the last song of our set at every show, and everybody just eats it up, and it's like, wow. I started writing it on my front deck, just having a coffee in the morning, I came up with my lyrics, and then I wrote the hook, and I'm like, holy shit. So I'm like, bro, I showed them right away, right? They're like, whoa, let's get in the studio. We made it, told Trevor about it, showed him, and he's like, that's the one. Yeah, we shot the music video in my backyard at the radio station where we do our music, and yeah, it's a hit.
Well, even like Last Forever, it's a good mix of like all of the music that we like individually, as well as like the music that we like collectively. It showcases like our range, different ranges that we have for making music.
Right, we do have like some slow music that actually tells stories of just the way we're brought up or what we're going through. And we have other music that we have like actually dance, like for club, some of our soul music, kind of the country, different genres there.
Our new projects, A.B.O, Originality, because we did A.B.O Volume 1, and then like the music never stopped. Right, we knew we wanted to put out another project within another year, and whenever our music creativity started going, and it just kind of stemmed off of that, and it was one song after another, after another, and after another, and all of a sudden we're sitting there with 35 songs, and oh, we got another project here, and we're like, man, wow, like this could be something special, right? Like just the kind of sound and creativity that we came out with, probably our best music that we've done.
Oh, definitely. If you were to listen to A.B.O Volume 1 and then A.B.O Originality, you'd be like, whoa, like this is so different from that.
We grew as artists from one project to another, and that's our goal, is to keep growing as artists and to keep moving forward in our music careers, right? And that's the ultimate goal, is to be able to, you know, give our music to the world, and you know, give them beautiful music, you know, and perform and meet people, and you know, even help people through times of need. That's what music does.
Yeah. Our plan is just to make music that people like, and eventually just continue doing what I love, be comfortable, make money down the road, along with making more fans and have a bigger fan base. That's my goal anyways. Music's always been my passion. I want it to be my full-time job. I want it to be my job. So my ex-wife, she lives with the 6 kids. Me and my girlfriend live with her 3 kids. And they always come down to Mackay. I always take them all the time. We go on trips, and they just always want to be with me. So I try to spend as much time as I can with them. To juggle all that around, sometimes it can be pricey, but they're my kids, no matter what.
I have 2 kids at home, and you know, I'm also have another role in the community. You know, I'm elected leadership, vice president of the Métis Nation up in Mackay, and I'm also a volunteer firefighter, and I'm A.B.O also. So sometimes it's a juggle trying to, you know, make it all work, and between family life, between music, between trying to be my own person too. But I find music helps me balance it a little more, because it's an outlet, times when I'm stressed out and times when I feel emotional, or times when I just want to feel good. It helps me balance every other aspect of my life, also having this creative outlet. It's a struggle, but it's a struggle that I love having, because at the end of the day, I love my kids, I love music, I love my community, you know, I love my people. I'm doing everything I can to be successful in every aspect of life.
Wife and 2 kids, that's fun sometimes too. Sort out everything so that I can operate in 3 different areas for work, with the kids, and A.B.O. So it has its challenges, it's a lot of ups and downs, but it's rewarding at the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know, texting the group chat trying to figure out a time to meet in the studio or meet to rehearse, and we're all busy and have something going on in our lives, but we make it work with each other, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, we're being so busy with just doing shows and promoting our album, and the new album we just dropped that's the money right there, man. That's the money.
If we had like the chance to just like fully focus on it, I feel like we would be a lot
That's a lot
further
with our music.
The reason why I'm on disability, like it's hard for me to work because I deal with a lot of nerve pain, and it's some days I can't even move and body's too stiff and that. But other than that, like we have a wife and stepson, and him we send him off to college and that. But he's back now. The same thing you was actually dealing with too. I actually helped him get through it, is depression. That's why he had to take off from college. Yeah, I got him out of that depression too, helped him get through it. And when I'm not in pain, I'm usually writing music, or I actually go to the radio station, do a little bit of stuff there. Have our own SoundCloud there. That we've got our own shows going on. I'm busy and blah blah. Feel up. After my accident, now I'm becoming a wheelchair. I had a hard time even going out because I was too shy for people to even look at me because I'm in a wheelchair. And then I started getting all this depression, bad depression. I didn't want to leave my house, I didn't want to leave the room. And then started talking to Blair. He's the one that pulled me out of my shell, started going out more. And then that's when I started making music again and got me out of my depression. I actually feel like everybody's going out, like I feel like a normal person. The music got me out of my depression state just because just listening to the sound of music, right?
It was never really like a big deal. It was funny because I was actually telling her this the other day whenever we were all, I think, I don't know, like 10 or something.
Good.
And they both got the cut with the fade.
Yeah, but
We were all talking about it, and we were at his house. I think it was you or him that got the bowl from the kitchen and started cutting away. So I think it's like something like that we just all knew.
And the thing is, like, everybody's the same. It's no different. Like, other people, like, want to see, like, you want to see a guy, right? And you want to see a girl. Like, it's nothing different. Everybody's the same. Just, everybody should be treated that way, though.
He's a big hunter. He likes to hunt. I mean, I like to hunt too. I haven't been hunting in a long time.
you know, spend time with my kids, and so, I mean, even when we're together, sometimes we're not always making music. We're just hanging out. You know, we're big like wrestling fans.
Yeah, man.
WWE fans. Like, I'm a big sports fan. Like, I love my Edmonton Oilers, and Curly's the same way. So I hunt, I trap and fish on my off time, and that's me. All that stuff is on our Facebook page too, the link tree, and we have TikTok, and you know, we're trying to build up those audiences there too. It's just about putting the time and effort and putting content out and getting our music out there a bit more, I guess.